never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversation.
Hello, I hope you're all doing well. It's been a little bit. I have been definitely keeping myself pretty busy with making lots of guides and lots of postpartum content on my Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, please do. There's just so much fun goodies, and as well as my website, there's a journal, a blog journal space that I'm constantly refreshing with lots of goodies, and my marketplace that has so many PDFs and fun ebooks. I recently just finished the nesting, how to throw a nesting party guide, and that planner has really just been popping off, and people have been really enjoying that, and I've been truly enjoying seeing you all create these beautiful nesting parties. I am such a firm believer of doing nesting parties versus baby showers, because we spend so much time really like celebrating having our baby, but equally we need to celebrate the new journey of motherhood and nourishing ourselves and connecting with friends in a way that is such a special time to hold space and like gather. And I think we've lost that element of gathering. So a nesting party is the perfect thing to really create that gathering. And so you have your friends come over with their stories, they can bring snacks, they can bring lots of things to meal prep, baskets, and just putting them everywhere to create that perfect nest for you. So why do it alone if you can have girlfriends that come in and support you? I think that that's so beautiful. Look how adorable these are, really heavy and nice. But I was thinking about doing some really great, like a DIY of putting some snacks in here and just doing some really great like things that you can grab during your postpartum journey, and maybe do one that's a little bit bigger for like, this could be your bathroom items. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it, but I think they're just so beautiful and just really good quality. Nice, and they're like definitely handmade. You can tell the quality is there. So I'm thinking about doing a great DIY with those, and then I have a couple other baskets that I'm gonna play around with. Let me show you what they look like. Now I need to go to Sprouts, I gotta go to Trader Joe's, and I have to go to Target because I have to get a few things for these baskets. So I'm gonna take you along.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give it.
Are you preparing for postpartum and feeling so overwhelmed? What are the things you're going to need in your home, and what does nesting mean? Like nesting baskets, nesting items, what does that even mean? I'm gonna walk you through today some simple things that you can put in your nesting baskets, and I really focus on 4 nesting baskets that are easy to organize and sort and have in your spaces. I'm going to put the information below. If you're interested in my guide, I have a how to throw a nesting party guide, and it's a really fun party planner that you can download for $2, and it will take you through how to create the perfect nesting party. Invitations are included, a recipe is included that you can meal prep and have at your party. So everything you're going to need for your party is in there, and I share that because while we're going through the nesting baskets today, I want you to be able to throw a big nesting party or have someone throw it for you so that you can have family, friends come over and make these nesting baskets for you, which is even better. So less work on you, but still, we got to curate the things. So what are the items that you're going to need? I'm going to show you a very brief and easy way to curate all of the goodies that you're going to need. So let's jump into it. So let's talk about what you're going to need in your kitchen basket. Why do you even need one when you have your kitchen and literally your pantry right here. The biggest thing is that when during postpartum, it's so hard to know what to grab when you are just in a 5-minute window, your baby's asleep, or you're just exhausted, or family, friends, partner, they don't know what you're going to want. So make it easy on yourself. Take out the guesswork and just make a simple basket. This is one of my favorite baskets, like of all the rooms. This is one of my favorite because again, it makes it, it's like duh, it's like makes it so easy, it's ridiculous. I like to put some fruit in there, so some easy fruit. I like doing some dried fruit in there. You can do protein bars or whatever you feel comfy for the postpartum time. Again, this is not your main food, so of course I want warming foods, things that are really easy, digestible, and healing. So don't get me wrong, I don't want you to have processed food all the time, but snacks are important to have, and sometimes a snack is not going to look like a congee or a soup. It's going to look like a bar, and I'm going to pick something that has a little bit less processed ingredients, a little bit more nutrient-dense ingredients, and I do like the perfect bars for being a sweet, little quick treat. But again, not your main squeeze, not your main meal. So I have these perfect bars. I do like the chocolate dipped covered ones because they're pretty much like a candy bar, let's be honest, with a little bit of protein. Go Macro has a lot more protein, but I do like these bars just have a quick bite in a pinch. So that's the combo there, what I really like to do and have close. You don't have to overcomplicate it, but again, make it really simple. Take out the guesswork for your family, friends when they're coming over and they're like, what kind of snack do you want? You're like, just grab me something out of the pantry basket or the kitchen basket and make it easy on yourself. So these are my favorite go-tos, and I hope that you're able to add these things to your pantry basket. So we're in my guest bathroom. Maybe you're wondering what to put in the bathroom, because this is the space that is going to be the most healing physically for you, and it does require attention and focus. And I think it's very important for us to take a moment and honor the body where it's at and its healing. So what I have found with curating the perfect items in the bathroom is, again, don't overthink it, because you can always Amazon or get something at Target late at night. You're gonna get it. But I do like to keep things simple and basic and just get the very high quality items. This is all you're going to need, in my opinion, okay? So I really love a good Perry bottle. Don't get me wrong, you're probably going to get one at a hospital or a birth center, but the ones with the hooks, the ones with the L hook is just life-changing, because they are so easy to maneuver and navigate in that area, especially when you still have your bump and your body's really tender. So moving too low to see where everything's being sprayed is really hard. The other ones they give you at hospitals or birth centers usually look like a ketchup bottle. So that squeezing is quite a bit of work, and like trying to like keep it up, and it's hard for it to spray when the bottle is facing upward, but you need to go downward, do it like this, but you're facing it upward to squirt. It doesn't make sense. So what I really like is the L shape. It makes it very easy, and it just leaves out all of the hard work. And they're just cute and neat colors that you can pick, and I just really find that to be joyful. And then what else I really like is a good pad. Organic pads are my go-to, the long overnight pads. I love these so much. Again, I'll put the links below. But having your organic pads, I have just a few in the basket, and I would have the rest in your cabinet. Keep it easy. Don't have a ton of stuff out because it collects dust, and you don't need that. So I do keep the Freedom Mom boy shorts in a good container like this, because again, I just don't want to gather dust, and it's just not necessary to have a ton out at once. So I have the box here, and then you can just pull them out as you need them. And then I do like to have some herbs ready to go for some super easy sitz baths. You can just have like a muslin bag, or a you can have a like cotton sock or something to put the herbs in, and you can do a sitz bath. But I do have these herbs ready to go in the bathroom. It just encourages more ease. And then Epsom salts. Epsom salts are super easy. You can just literally pop these into a nice sitz bath if you need to, or a foot bath. And then I usually have tallow in here, but today I have shea butter with some type of butter, balm or oil that's good for your body, that reminds you just to do a little bit of self-care for yourself. There's that. And then I also make a huge batch of postpartum tea. This is some tea that's good for sitz baths, for Perry bottles, etc. And I put this in Mama's bathrooms. Like every day I'll replenish it. It's straight out of the fridge, so it's a little sweaty. But what you'll do is you'll just pour it in your Perry bottle, add some warm water, keep it easy. You don't have to do making herbs every single time that you want them. It's already done in your fridge, and I'll make a big batch every day or every couple days. Usually it doesn't make it past a week. So that's the combo. That's what I really like to have in the bathroom, and it just keeps things easy breezy for some simple healing. and you're going to be feeding your baby at night, etc. So we need this basket to be really filled with all the things you're going to need, and that you don't have to move from the space, especially the first 15 days. The first 15 days, we want you around the bed, near the bed, close to the bed. So these are the items I like to have close to mama so they don't feel like they have to be hyper dependent on every single person. They still have a little bit of independence in terms of having the things close by. But again, they can grab the things, but they also have someone managing it, making sure it's replenished, making sure it's refilled. That's super important. So things that I like to have in this basket, again, very easy, very simple. I like to have about 2 or 3 of these, but I'm just showing you one for education purposes. But this is a nice hydro flask. You can put a nice little thermos full of water, bone broth, etc. I like a good pair of wool socks. So these are cotton wool. I like having these close by. They're super nice. They're super colorful and fun. And about 3 pairs seems to be perfect. And then mamas usually don't have to wash them. They can be washed at the end of the week because you can wear wool a little bit longer because of the great properties to it. Very breathable, very cozy and warm. I like to have a good haka. A good haka is great for not really just so much milk collection. You can do that too, but I like it for a nice soak. So some warm water, pour in there and have a nice soak for your nipples can be really healing and feeling really good in between feedings. So a haka is a great tool. It's a great vessel for that. I like having a good Solly baby wrap, especially during the night when you're feeling like your baby's a little bit more fussy and it's hard to hold them and rock them and do all the things when you're tired. This gives you a little bit of hands-free time, and you can easily put this on. I like having this close by to mamas, and I love the Solly baby wraps. They're my favorite because they're so soft. And then some breast pillows. I do love these breast therapy pillows because they're so soft and cozy. You can easily put them on. They go from hot to cold, so you can change the temperature depending on if you're breastfeeding a little bit more support this way or that way. I really love how they have the insert that's really carved out. I talk about these a lot. The insert is carved out to protect the nipple, but it's just so soft and soothing, and they just feel really great. But they would be great for, especially warm. I love warm. And I've had clients before, they microwave them, they make them warm and let them cool a little bit. So make sure you're doing this safely. Let them cool a little bit, but they put them on their belly or they'll put them on their baby's belly. But definitely make sure that the temperature is safe. And then lastly, a good heat pad. You can use an electric heat pad. You can use a microwavable one, whatever you feel is the best for you. But I do like a nice heat pad in the bedroom and have that plugged in at all times and close by. So these are the items that I really love having close by to in mama's bedrooms and just making them feel so supported. And it doesn't have to be so crazy. You don't have to worry about having all of the things. You could add a nipple butter in here. You could add a belly butter. You could add burp cloths, etc. The top shelf, I like to have a basket just for mamas. And the bottom shelf or in an actual separate drawer can be for babies, a separate little basket, because things do get really messy in baskets and you just start getting everything tossed in. So if you keep it a little bit separate, it's going to do you favors in the long run. You won't have to worry about like who, what, where, what's in there. You can just make sure that it's designated. And then if you have a doula or anyone that's caring for you, your partner, your friend, family, whatever, they will know what needs to be replenished because it's a little bit separate, a little bit more organized. And so yeah, this is the final basket, and I really find it to be so beneficial and so helpful to have it nice and filled for you. And you can definitely add snacks in here, a little bit more like a bone broth thermos. You could add a thermos of tea, etc. But just keeping it very minimal, meaningful, intentional, and you will be great. Okay, so it can be super overwhelming. I think living room is always so tricky because most moms I work with say, I'll just put whatever is in my bedroom, I'll just bring that basket into the living room. And while you can do that, and I myself, I live in a very tiny home, I find that having your own designated basket for the living room is going to be so beneficial because your living room basket is going to really stay put, and usually for the most part it gets pretty like thrashed. You're going to use a lot of it, and sometimes it's empty and depleted, and then you're about to go to bed in your bedroom and then you realize that you have to bring that one in and it's not stocked. So I like having separate ones because it gives them both like it gives you like the advantage of hopefully one is restocked, But before we dive too much into making baskets, I do want to share, always have a basket manager or somebody that's going to be that person that's designated in your home that really wants to refill, replenish the things in your basket and making sure that they know what should be in here. A simple, easy way to do that is either make the baskets with your friends or family at your nesting party, or if you have a partner, show your partner a picture, take a picture of it when it's fully stocked and take a picture, send it to them or show it to them, and make it very simple on Canva, and you can actually label easily all of the things in the picture and just let your partner knows what needs to be replenished. Take out the guesswork, take out the hard like communication that repetitively have to remind someone, please can you refill this. This is the easiest way to do it. So let's dive into your living room items that you're going to need. First and foremost, I love a good heat pad. You can look on my Instagram. I have a great DIY reel of how to make these, but I really love taking some rice or beans and putting it in a cotton sock, and it's easy heat pad, or you can do electric, or even better, you can do the ones that are already purchased, you can purchase and they're already done and they have the rice and all the things in them. But if you're in a pinch, a little heat rice pack like this can be really helpful, just regulating body temperature and just feels good and soothing. Again, things that ease you into the mindset of rest. This can be such a great tool for that. And then I really love is a good mug that's designated for just your living room space. This mug is one of my favorite. I made it at a pottery class, but I always have one that my mom and clients will love and use and enjoy, and this is great. So I'll have a mug usually out for my client in their nesting basket. Tea bag, so a nice tea bag that's already ready to go, and I'll put that close by so that it's easy just to add hot water to. So take out the guesswork and just have a nice little mug with your tea bag already in it in your basket, and you're good to go. I love snacks. I don't have snacks in here currently, but nice little stasher bags with some snacks in there. Great to have those close by. And then some type of body butter or hand butter or nipple butter, something that makes you feel good. I have tallow here, and I'll put the links below, but the tallow is really great for the body, and just a little reminder for some self-care. You can put whatever you want in here. It could be any snacks, it could be the remotes to the fan or the AC or whatever. But I do like to have, again, some things are easy. So this is my favorite combo for your living room. Don't overthink it, just have the things close by. You could even add socks, you could add something for your baby, your burp cloths, etc. But I do like having a good nesting basket for mamas to be in this space. This is the combo. Make 4 baskets. It's nothing complicated. You can do it very, very simple, very, very intentional and meaningful, and each item has a purpose. And I think that's important, is not to just throw a bunch of stuff in a cart. And I think a lot of people do those like nursing diaper carts, which I have been doing it for a very long time too. And I find that so many things, it just gets overwhelming, and it's like, what do you actually really need? So we keep it very mindful, intentional, and each basket has its own separate room. You don't have to go back and forth and pulling a cart and whatever. Every room has its designated basket, and you can take a quick picture of each basket so that family and friends can replenish and keep it very simple and easy and just take the guesswork out. So this seems to be my great way of doing that. I have the living room basket, we have the kitchen basket, we have our bedroom basket, and we have the bathroom basket, and these seem to do the trick. So of course, as always, I'm going to put the information below, and you can look at all of the things that I purchase and what I believe that are great for postpartum. And you can download my 2 guides, the party planner and also the nesting basket guide, that is for free. And I hope that you're able to really dive into all of the great things that you need for your postpartum. It can be so overwhelming, but if we take out so much stuff and really like lean into minimalism, it can make things so much more simple, very happy and jolly, and you can have a lot more joy because you know each item you've purchased with a lot of intention and focus. I will say, making these baskets is a lot more fun and doing that at like a nesting party. So if you're inviting girlfriends, family, friends over, whoever, have these people make these baskets with you can be really special, and hearing their stories and what helped them during their postpartum, etc. So that brings a little bit more in like memory into each item, and can be really a sacred time to making you feel really special. We live in a world where gathering is not something we gather and gather and gather. We like pull all this stuff in but like it doesn't have intention and mindfulness because it's so easy to access that the modern conveniences become almost like something like we don't even think anything of it. But if we really take some time and intentionally pick items, there's a lot of energy in that, and it brings us joy and it brings us feeling secure and focused. I think that intention and that gratitude is going to serve you so well and help you even more so with your healing during postpartum. So I hope you're able to curate the perfect things for your baskets. I hope you were able to enjoy this video and it helped you. And again, all the information is below, and I hope that you take care. Bye.
Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another beach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon.
Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful. I love making simple nesting baskets for clients every single day. It doesn't have to be this super big production. We don't have to get overwhelmed if we don't want to be, because these items are so simple. I'm going to put below the information if you want to download my simple guide on how to make nesting baskets as well as the party guide. But that nesting basket guide is going to really help you because it has all the links of the items that I've shown today here, and you can check that out. And also you can head over to my Instagram, and I have some great videos on how to make the heat pad, the little rice heat pad that I had and I showed you, and you can go over there and just enjoy, soak in all the DIY for postpartum. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that this was beneficial. Please give it a like and subscribe if this has been super helpful for you. Okay, take care. Bye.